All right, girls, super welcome to one more class. Today is Wednesday, it's August 10th, and we are doing this book, Wide Angle 3. Today we are doing the project presentation from units 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so as you can see from our page here, units 4, 5, and 6, um, they are the midterm evaluation. So this is project number 2, okay? So some students are going to present, all right? So Manu has already sent, and Kawani, you can send your project to my email, please. So let's watch Manu's project. I think it's right here. Let me go get it. Just a second. Okay, girls, can you see that? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. So let me start showing the project here, the slides, and then Manu, are you ready? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Project presentation. Context. A travel site where you select the characteristics of the place where you would like to travel. It does assure and indicate the best places.
Okay, Manu, can you say that again, please? Because Rebecca has just arrived, and then I had to open the room for her, and so I
Okay.
couldn't pay attention. Can you repeat, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Context. A travel site where you select the characteristics of the place where you would like to travel. It does assure and indicate the best places.
Okay.
Travels.com. Hello, how are you? Welcome to website travel.com. Teacher, você pode desligar o microfone porque tá retornando aqui.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Travels.com. Hello, how are you? Welcome to website travels.com. I see that you like a trip on the beach with many trees, waterfalls, and there is a shop center close by. Who would have opinions for party and night? That you like you stay with drug family. House for 5 adults being anyone in Rio de Janeiro. Well, where you are opinion on the next page. Cabo Frio. In Cabo Frio, it possibly defend many beats, many condominiums, and which all the possible to take your dog. Cold find parts at night. Ilha Grande. On Ilha Grande there are several beaches and trees, many houses. The center is very close to Abraão Island, and there are several bars and bars at night. It would not be ideal to take a dog, as they can only version in inland by boat. Rio das Ostras. The place is perfect for you. Many beaches, trails, and waterfalls. A complete center with would be possible to bring a dog, and there are several parties at night. We hope you enjoy it. Have a nice trip.
All right. Thank you, Manu. Thank you so much. That was really nice. There were just some problems with pronunciation, but I will send to you some feedback later on. Okay? But
Okay,
thank
thank
you
you.
for your presentation. Very nice. So let's see the next one. Um, Kawani, have you sent the file to my email?
Já enviei já para o seu e-mail.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let me check it out. Just a moment.
Teacher, eu enviei meu projeto para o seu WhatsApp.
Okay, Rebecca, thank you. Let me share the screen here. While we are searching, let me go get. All right. I'm downloading, okay, Kawane? It may take just a few seconds here. Okay. I'm opening the slide. Okay. Okay. Can you see that, Kawane? Yes?
Não. Agora eu consigo.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's start presenting. Mhm. Okay, you can begin.
Okay. Project presentation. Today we talk about this movie. Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Next slide, please. What is Sweeney Todd? I'm going to talk. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. I'm going to talk about one of my favorite works of fiction, a musical based on the work The Tales of English Fiction, published in the 19th century. The legend tells the story of a barber who made his victims during the service as a barber. Next one, please. Sweeney Todd, the musical. After a while, this tale was adapted into a musical, with the name Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. And it's known as the first story on the theater to tell what led the main character to commit these crimes. And in the same year of his debut, the musical entered in the Broadway. Next one, please. Can you put the next slide, please?
Yes, it's there. It's on the screen. It says in the movie theater. Okay. Can you see that?
No, the slides this day in the movie theater. Yes, thanks.
Okay.
And in 2007, this history went into a film Scream, directed by Tim Burton, and as the main characters, Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter, as a partner of crime of Mr. Todd. which not only became the most popular version of this tale, but won a Oscar and 3 Golden Globes. Next one. About the movie. The film not only tells the story of a murder, mu- sorry, I'm super nervous, murder. It also tells the story of a man who is estranged from his wife and daughter, became changed with a crime he didn't commit, seeks for his revenge, and goes crazy in the process. Next one. The theater in Brazil. In the most recent reproduction of this musical was here in Brazil at Santander Theater in São Paulo, has the main character Rodrigo Lombardi. Hello?
Yes, is it the last one?
In, I finished my presentation.
Oh,
I
okay.
just said this
Oh,
slides.
all right. Now I understand. It's because you didn't put a slide to finish, so I didn't know if there was any other slide or if it was the end. Okay, very nice. How interesting the story. Did you go there to see this play?
Unfortunately not.
Oh,
It
okay.
was in São Paulo and
Uh-huh.
it's difficult for me who lives in here.
Okay. All right. All right, Kawane, thank you. It was very nice. I liked the layout and the images. There were just some problems with pronunciation, okay? But then I'll send you feedback later. Okay. Thank you very much. Now, Rebecca, let's see your presentation. Let me share the screen here. Okay. Rebecca, you sent to my WhatsApp, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, let me check it out. Just a moment. Okay, now let me go get it from my email. Just a second. Just a second. Okay, guys, we're having a little problem with the connection. Okay. I'm trying to open here. Okay, Rebecca, let me see if I can.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't work. Let me try again. All right. I think now it's okay.
Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Rebecca. You are looking forward to the test? No, I'm nervous. Why? You a calm person.
Não é esse não, teacher.
Oh, this is an old one, right?
Yeah, this is the
Oh,
last. Foi o último.
so let me see. This is the one I got now. Just a moment. Let me find out what happened. That's a big problem. Just a second, girls. Yeah, it seems to be the same, but let me see. Okay. Let me try again. Let me see. Because I think it's because it's a video, so it's a little heavy, and then it takes a while to download. Maybe that's the reason why. Okay. So let's see. I think this is the one. Hopefully. Let's check it out. Okay. Yeah, look what happens when we try to open the video, it doesn't. So I don't know why. People, I'm asking the students to send all the media, videos, PowerPoints, when it's project day before the class, because in this way we can open the files, right? When you send at the time of the class, this can happen. We may have problems to open the document because it's either too heavy or the connection is not so good. Okay, guys, so we may have problems there.
Hi, Denise. Hi, Denise. What are you going to do this week? I'm going to travel on my holiday. I will go out with the house. The house. Awesome. How is your place from the building?
Okay, I opened, but I don't know if I'll be able to transmit that over to you. So Let me try to show you the project, okay? Just a second. Okay, guys, can you see that? Yeah? So let's try to see this project. Can you, Rebecca, can you see that? Yeah? So let's go, guys. Can you see it?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, all right. Thank you. So let's do it.
Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Rebecca.
Mhm.
What are you going to do today? That's what I didn't know my language. Anyway, I will go out with the homes. Their homes. How so? How can you be a place where you feel good or a person who makes you? Wow, that's amazing. I didn't know that. Now you know after a while, what is your home? For sure, my family. Oh, awesome. And where are you going to travel? Oh, I'm going to Maceió, my house. That's great. Let's just song to that space.
Oh, how nice.
Teacher,
Yes,
with
Rebecca.
my family and friends. A part a song and
Sorry, I can't understand. Can you say again, please?
this part what having the photos with my friends and my family. It's a part of
Oh,
music.
yes, I saw that. A party.
A part of music. Yeah,
Oh, okay. A part of a song. Okay. I'm a little confused. I don't really understand. If you can write on the chat board, maybe I can understand better because the sound is breaking up. I don't know if it's the connection. Maybe I think the internet is not so good. So let me see the text. Oh, I understand now. Oh, great. Oh, how nice. That was a great idea. Very nice, Rebecca. The only thing is that I would like to have the text with
okay.
all the things you said so I can evaluate your
Okay,
presentation
thank
better.
you.
Okay, so please, after you can send
Okay,
the
thank you.
text, okay? But it was very nice. I liked the pictures and everything. It was really cool. Okay. All right, people. So thank you so much for the presentations. And after our class, maybe today or tomorrow, I will send to you some feedback on pronunciation, on pacing, right? And so some other things, okay? So let's go over to our class today. Since today was especially for projects, I decided to separate some exercises that we need to review before we go to the next unit, which is unit 7, okay? So let's open our books. Let me take you there. This is page 150. So if you have your books, please open your books to 150. We need to redo some exercises there. Okay, so let me just zoom out. So, and then I can show you what page that is. This is review from unit 4. And let me share the screen now. Okay, let's share the screen. All right, so if you have your books, please open your books to page 150. That's review unit 4, okay? Yes, here we are, okay? Can you see that? Because we are evaluating units 4, 5, and 6, okay? And there are some parts that are a little maybe confusing, right? And you're having some difficulties there. So let's sort it out, okay? So let me. All right, we are doing this activity here first, number 3, okay? Choose the correct answer to complete each sentence. This part of the grammar will talk about future time expressions, or time expressions we use to talk about a future event, okay? So I know we have done this, but I would like to review, okay? So the first one, I leave the office, I'll turn off the lights. So the second sentence is future. So which word do you think better completes the first part of the sentence? Because as you can see here, these words, they form a time expression, okay? So the best option here is, before I leave the office, I'll turn off the lights. I guess that makes more sense, right? Okay, so we use the simple present and then the simple future, okay? Number 2, I'm exhausted. I'll take a bath. What is the best option? As soon as I get home, all right? So the moment I get home, I'll take a bath. Good. Number 3, the train will depart. Yes, exactly. After the passengers are on board. So it's just for you to review that, because in your test, you had some problems with this, okay? Number 4, what is the best option here? If we miss our flight, what will we do? It's a conditional sentence, right? We are asking a question in case we miss our flight. What will we do? Number 5. Yes, exactly. Letter C. When you get there, or when you get here, I'll be at the reception desk. Okay? So let's check the answers. Here, we are all using time expressions to talk about future occasions or future events. Okay? So let's check the answers. Everything correct? Okay. Now, in the same lesson, I would like to do the next part, which is about will versus going to. Okay, so let's check out this one here, activity 4. All right, here. Choose the correct answers to complete these dialogues. So we should notice the difference between going to and will for future, right? Let's see. Have you got the report? Oh no, I forgot. Get it now. So I'm deciding at the moment of speaking, which verb should I use? What do you think? Yes, very good. Simple future. I'll get it now. So when you make a decision at the moment of speaking, you should use the simple future with will, okay? Number 2, we need some more stamps. Yes, I know. Some this afternoon.
I'm
So
going to
is
bed.
it the same? Yeah, very good. It's a different situation. Here, the person already knows they need some more stamps, right? So she has already decided to go and buy some, okay? So I'm going to buy some this afternoon, right? Great. Next one here. Can you go to the bank to exchange these dollars? It's a negative sentence, right? So when you are using a negative sentence to say that something is not going to happen, right? Because you have already planned before, so you should use to be plus going to, right? I'm not going out today. I can do it tomorrow, okay? So number 4, what time? Here it's the simple present. Yes, does. What time does the travel agency close? At 6, I think. So we use the simple present to talk about timetables, time of closing, time of opening, right? So closing, opening times. Also, when we talk about transportation, departure, arrival. So these times, they are like fixed, okay? So we use the simple present, even if it's about the future, okay? No
Sorry,
problem.
teacher.
All right, people. So it's no problem, Manu. That's okay. Welcome back. So we are doing page 150. It's a review activity actually from unit 4, because in your task, some students had problems with these grammar points. Okay. Now, number 5, James has just passed his driving test. Oh, has he? Okay. Get him a present to celebrate.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, again, we should use, yeah, simple future. Okay, very good. Because here you are making the decision at the time of speaking. You just learned that he has passed. So you decide, oh, I'll get him a present. Okay, so let's check the answers. Here. Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Where am I? Just a second, guys. I think I moved to a different page. Oh, yeah, this is unit 3. Sorry about it, guys. We are doing this here. Yeah. Okay. So let's check the answers. The first 2 questions are here. And the next one. Yes. Everything okay? All right, people. Now, to finish this future topic, we need to see when we use the simple present and the present continuous to talk about future situations or future events. So here we have some examples, right? Complete the text using the simple present or present continuous of the verbs in parentheses. Here we have the first one. Next month to Mexico on business. So here you're talking about your plans for next month. So which one should you use? Simple present or present continuous? So here, you should use the present continuous because you're talking about your arrangements, your plans, okay? And something that is already confirmed, okay? So I'm going present continuous, okay? Next month, I'm going to Mexico on business. Now, the next part, we have the time your flight goes. So here, even if it's on Monday morning, which is future, how do we use the verb now here? Because it's timetable. So my flight simple present. So my flight leaves, okay, at 8 a.m. So when we talk about timetable, especially if it's transportation, so arrival or departure times, we use the simple present, okay, or present simple. So my flight leaves at 8 a.m. On Monday morning, and the same timetable, right? Arrival time. So, and I arrive at 8 p.m. in the evening, okay? Now here, meetings there all week. Now, I'm not talking about timetable. I'm talking about my plans for the weekend, for the week, okay? So, what is that? Present continuous. So you should say, I'm having, okay? I'm having meetings there all week. But after my work, friends, and on a road trip. So here we have a time expression. Remember we did here the time expression exercises. Look here. Yeah, here. With words like after, before, as soon as. Remember, so when we use these words or these time references, we should use the simple present with them, okay? So here we have the word after. So after my work, simple present, okay? Now after my work ends, right? What happens after my word ends? Here, you should use a tense in the future. So here you can say, I will meet friends, or you can use the present continuous because it's an arrangement, okay? So you can say, I'm meeting friends and we're going on a road trip. Why present continuous? Because I'm talking about something that was planned before, okay? I'm not deciding now. It has already been discussed and already planned. So I'm meeting my friends and we are going on a road trip. I'm talking about my trip and everything that has already been planned. Okay, so let's check the answers. Yes, here as usual, we discussed this before. Remember, they don't take I'm having because they consider have here as possessive, right? Like I'm having meetings there all week can be I'm holding meetings there all week. I'm doing meetings. So the verb have can have different meanings and we can use in the present continuous, no problem. So this is a mistake from the book, okay? Even though we are using the verb have, which is a stative verb, but it's only a stative verb when it means possession. For example, I have a car, okay? I can never say I'm having a car. It doesn't make sense, okay? Or I have a house by the beach. I have a house by the beach. So when I say I have a house, it doesn't have the same meaning of I'm having meetings there all week. Okay, guys. And here, probably they want us to reduce. Okay, so let's try and see if that works. We are going on a road trip. Okay, it's a reduction. Okay, so the second one is just a problem of reduction. And the one in number 4, we can totally put I'm having, okay? Because this is not possession. All right, girls? Yes? Okay? All right. So using the future or to talk about the future, we can use will or going to, depending on the situation, you know already. When we are not so sure about something, we use will. Or when we make a decision at the moment of speaking, we use will. Okay? Now, when something is previously planned, then we use to be plus going to. Or when we talk about our plans or intentions about a near future situation like weekend, or next month, or what I'm going to do on vacation, for example, okay? I can use be plus going to, okay? Now, simple present or present continuous. We use the simple present when we talk about arrival times, departure times, timetables in general, right? When something starts, when something finishes, right? It can be a meeting, when a meeting starts, when a meeting finishes, right? Okay. And the present continuous, I talk when I use the present continuous to express a situation that is already planned and it's in my agenda. It's already arranged. So we use that mainly for arrangements. Okay? So, like here, next month, I'm going to Mexico on business. So, this is totally planned, everything confirmed. Okay? So, this is the way we do it. All right, people? So there are 4 verb tenses we can use to talk about something in the future. Will, simply, and the verb plus infinitive, okay, the verb in the infinitive form. So will, the other one, to be plus going to, right? Number 3, the simple present, and number 4, the present continuous. Okay. Now, let's go to the next lesson, sorry. Unit 5. What was the most important point here? In Unit 5, we saw some phrasal verbs, okay? So I'd like to check that again by doing activity number 2, all right? So look, complete each dialogue with a phrasal verb from the box. So here we have catch up, check on, figure out, get rid of, and settle down. Okay. Let's see the situations. Number 1, did you enjoy meeting up with your old college friends? Yeah, it was great too, after all these years. So it was great to do what? Yes, exactly, to catch up. So when you catch up, you get updated about everything that's going on. It can be about a person's life, the news, even exercises from school. If you were behind, if you were late with them, and you start doing everything. So you catch up. Okay. So here it was great to catch up after all these years. Okay. Number 2, Steve said he's going to buy a house in Vancouver. Oh, I guess he finally wants to. What do you think? Yes, exactly. Settle down. Perfect. So to settle down is to be a homey person, to have a family, have a house, stop partying and going around having fun with friends all the time. So when you settle down, you quiet down, okay? You start a family and you become more focused on family life, okay? Number 3, I can't. Why our energy bill is so high? Why don't you call customer service and ask? So I can't, when you can't understand something, Yes, very good. I can't figure out why our energy bill is so high. So when you can't figure out something, you can't understand, okay? Number 4, what are all these old plastic bottles for? I have no idea. You can them if you want. What is a phrasal verb that is similar to discard? You can? Yes, that's right. You can get rid of them. Perfect. So you get rid of things that you don't want anymore. Okay. So that's a good one, isn't it? Next, do you think the kids are asleep yet? I'll go upstairs now and them. Yeah, very good. I will go upstairs and check on them. So you check on something to know if everything is okay. You can check on things or people. Okay. So let's check the answers. Great. Awesome. Now, after that, we did the grammar part. So the grammar from Unit 5 has to do with comparative or superlative form of the adjectives, okay? So let's review that, people. Modern houses are comfortable, but they're usually than older ones. What is the best way to compare modern houses and older houses? Should we say more spacious or less spacious? Okay, if you said less spacious, you are correct. Because nowadays houses are smaller, apartments especially, right? So everything is tiny. So they are less spacious, of course, than older ones because older houses or older apartments, they used to be bigger. Okay. Now, number 2, buying a home is decision of anyone's life. What do you think? So here, we are not actually comparing two things. We are kind of isolating one thing in a big group, okay? So in this case, we should use the superlative, okay? So here it becomes the biggest, all right? So buying a home is the biggest decision of anyone's life. Number 3, a garden isn't as a garage. So here we have this word giving us a good tip. Which comparative we should use? Perfect. We should put as useful. So it becomes as useful as a garage. So it's a comparative of equality. And it's a negative sentence. So it's very common. Okay. All right. a garden isn't as useful as a garage. Okay. Number 4, it's true what they say. City life is than life in the countryside. Yes, here we are comparing two things. Okay, we are comparing city life and life in the countryside. So we have to use comparative adjective. The verb is big. So we should use the word more. Okay. More exciting than. Okay. Oh, that is already there. I don't need to put. So just more exciting. Okay. So city life is more exciting than life in the countryside. And number 5, I'm pleased to say my hometown is now than it was in the past. Comparative again, okay? But this time it's a short adjective. So here we just need to add a suffix. So my hometown is safer now than it was in the past. And I'm pleased to say that. Okay, so this is something positive, right? So just put ER. In this case here, you just need to put the consonant R, right, to make it comparative. Okay, so let's check the answers. Okay, awesome. So let's see the problem here. Yeah, it already has as here. So I put an extra as. So it's just as usable, okay? I just forgot and I put an extra as here that really doesn't exist, okay? So a garden isn't as useful as a garage because I'm so used to putting both particles that we end up using it when we put the adjective like that. So it's okay. Everything right? Perfect. Okay. There was just a little extra word here. Okay, girls. So that was a review in the grammar from Unit 5. Let me see here if we have, yeah, this is the ED and ING. I'm going to ask you to do this for homework, and I will check next class, okay? I would like you to review this part as well. Add ed or ing to the adjectives to complete the text, okay? And also this one here about the correct order of adjectives. Okay, so 4 and 5. This is page 151, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 151. Okay, so I would like you to do exercises 4 and 5, and the next page here, Unit 6. I'd like you to do all the part from Unit 6. Okay, guys? Everything. Vocabulary and grammar. Okay, because I don't know if we have already corrected that one, but I'd like you to do it. Okay, so let me put this here on Google Classroom. Okay, so we did review activities from units 4 and 5. And the homework is going to be page 151, exercises 4 and 5, and page 152, okay, which is Unit 6 review. We will check those exercises next class. Okay, girls? All right, so let me save this. I will change the delivery date here. It's not to be delivered today because, okay, so I'm going to change here to Monday, okay, August 15th, all right? And then here we go. Okie dokie, guys. All right, thank you so much, girls. Thank you so much. Here we go. We have our Google Classroom and the things we did today, plus the project and the homework for Monday, okay? The deadline is Monday. And don't forget, Rebecca, please send me the text of your project, okay? So I can evaluate better, all right? Great. So let me stop presenting here and take a final picture. Thank you so much, girls. Manu, Rebecca, Kawani. You did a great job, right? We just need to fix some pronunciation problems that they are very important, okay? So have a nice weekend. See you Monday. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, girls.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Bye-bye. Take care.